What's up, guys? Today we're gonna do, you can see this little raised bed behind me. Beautiful raised bed with some beautiful tomatoes. I don't want to brag on them too much, but they're pretty beautiful. So anyways, today what I wanted to do is just to kind of give folks an informative video of how to make a more advanced version of compost. So in the other videos that you guys have watched, you may have seen me, just the way I kind of guide you is to just take some of this compost and put it in a bucket and agitate it, and that's one way you can do it. But if you want to get fancy and a little more advanced, then you can do this. And so what we have here is basically it's a netting, and it's very thin, and the purpose of this is to contain all the little fragments, what there may be in your compost. That way when you go to pump this stuff out, it doesn't clog your drip system or things of that nature, whatever you're trying to amend it with. But it's really neat. So anyways, you can use something like this, or you can use a burlap sack even. That works well. I'll this bad boy up, and I got some real sweet stuff. Well, it's all sweet, but I got some compost, and I'm doing a 55-gallon drum, but I'm gonna do a whole 55-gallon drum. So I probably got about 10 pounds. It's not critical how much it is, but it's better to have more than not enough. So once you get, what I'll do is, once I have that done, I'll tie a little loop in this baby, just like so. And then if you look over here, what we have is just a regular 55-gallon barrel. Sorry, not bucket. Just could call it a bucket. And then what you want to do here is you want to create a suspension. And if you look down in there, you can see how that compost bag is suspended off the bottom. And then the next thing you do is fill it up with water. Now for my sophisticated intellectual invention. That was a joke. So basically, this is a water, it's a sprinkler. It's a sprinkler. It's a sprinkler. And the sprinkler is attached to a brick with a wire, and there's a hose. And so I just repurposed like this old hose that you would typically throw away. And the purpose of this is that it's connected to this device, which is an aerator. So a lot of people install these to their septic systems, and the purpose of it is to aerate the septic tank to where the microbes and the bacteria can get oxygen, and it's basically like a decomposition process that's occurring in your septic tank. And that's why the air is crucial and critical, and for the same reason here today. So we have this baby in there, it's down at the bottom, and what we'll do is we'll just plug it in. Ta-da! Now we have lots of bubbles. And so now all these bubbles will aerate this solution with the compost in it. And so the water soluble parts in this compost will be released from here without the fragments. Agricultural molasses. You can get this from your local feed store. It's just molasses for soil, plants. You got to be careful on what type of molasses you use, because some of which have sulfur, and sulfur is not good. So it can actually inhibit the microbes a bit. So I think the ratio on this is 3 to 12 ounces per 1,000. So 1 ounce per gallon of water used as a soil stimulant. So that's 1 ounce. So we got about 55 gallons here. So you can do the math. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna eyeball it. Put a little bit of molasses in now. Some of that goodness. And that's it. That's all it takes. Now what you want to do is you want to let this stuff rumble for about, I'd say 8 hours, 9 hours. Today, another thing I may add is this took place in the sun today. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because it's not that hot of a day. It's actually pretty cool time of the year right now. So it's the only reason why we're doing in the sun. Now if this were in the triple digits of the summer, you definitely want to brew this in the shade somewhere, because if stuff gets too hot, then it will kill the microbes. So that's something to look out for. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. And also, we're going to do another part here pretty soon when this is done. We'll actually show another video on how we amend this into the soil. So stay tuned for that.